Good morning, everyone. I'm at my usual late morning break here, and I thought today we might try to get rounds 6 and 7 of this 1920s hat done. And I'm just going to free up some yarn here. Okay, round 6. We're going to chain 2, easy enough, then crochet a half double crochet in the same stitch, all right. Here we're going to a half double. Let me begin that one again. I think I pulled it a little tight there. There we go. In the same stitch. And then a half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. All right. You know what? I don't have that in the same stitch. I've got it in the next stitch. Okay, one more time here. I have to pay more attention. All right. A half double crochet in the same stitch. Here we go. And then in the next 4 stitches. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. In the next 4 stitches, then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So we're still increasing a little bit here. 1, 2. And then we go. Let me not drop that ply. I'm going to do that one over because I dropped a ply there. Okay, now we do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 in the same stitch. And then 4. All right. You know, I'm sitting at the table today because I realized, now this is, I'll share a real vanity here with you. I realized when I'm sitting on the floor and I have that blanket over my lap, it makes me look like I have a great big tummy, or that I'm in bed sick or something, and neither one of those is true. If I don't stand up straight, I have a little bit of a tummy, but that is true of everybody. And I need to do some abdominal strengthening exercises. That would never hurt. But 2, 3, 4. Okay. But no, I'm not sick at all. I'm fine. I got over my threatened coldy flu-y thing. Oregon grapefruit and that fabulous little drink of garlic and honey and lemon juice and cayenne pepper. Oh, everything works like magic. And it's really just, I just took a sip of tea there. it's really just working with the body, you know, just working with what the body needs. So let me see here. I've lost my count now that I'm yakety-yakking with you. Okay. Four. Okay, that's 4. So our next one is 2. Okay. 1, 2, and then 4. All right. Okay, they went the yarn on the floor. That's all right. Totally all right. 1, 2, let me just turn this a little bit more so maybe it'll be a little better for you. 3, 4, and then 2 in the next one. Yeah, so I'm not sick at all. I'm fine, and I don't really have a big protruding tummy. In fact, I'm 5'4", and right now I'm weighing in at 105, which is right where I like to be. I don't like to go more than 107 for me. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're up to 2 here. Now, because I have a small frame, if I go much more than that, I look like I'm overweight, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if I keep my weight at right there within a couple of pounds either way of 107. Oops, I did that again, didn't I? I feel pretty good about it. It's a good weight for me. I usually feel good at that rate, and you know, my clothes fit and things like that. So it's sometimes said that whatever you weighed when you graduated high school, unless you were overweight then, but if you weren't overweight, whatever your natural weight was when you graduated high school, that's about what you should remain all the time throughout your life. And of course there's a tendency to add on and add on and add on, but we don't have to do that. So here was 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in this one. Okay. Now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's one of the nice things about the plant-based diet. You know, you gradually lose the weight you need to, and then you just keep it off. Okay, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 here. It doesn't tend to creep back on. Now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We've gone all the way around and slip stitch into the top of the chain too. So let's do that and then we'll count. slip stitching that together, and we will count. We should have 48. And I was talking so much. We may have more or we may have less. So let me count here. Yeah, wait a minute. Alrighty. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've got it, 48 exactly. Okay. All right. Now, that's round 6. Now for round 7. And let me mark off round 6. And now 7, chain 2, and then half double crochet in the same stitch. We can do that like we did the last time. And then a half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Okay, now this one differs. Okay, half double crochet in the next 5 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. So then we would go 5 and 2, 5 and 2, all the way around. Okay, I think I'm reading that correctly. Half double crochet in the next 5, and then 2 in the next. Well, that's like we've been. Okay, we just do 5 and then 2, 5 and then 2. All right, we were doing 4 and 2, so here we're going to do. Well, we're chain 2 first, chain 2, and then a half double crochet in that same stitch. All right. Here we go in that same stitch. Now half double crochet in the next 5. Three, 4, 5, and then we add our 2. Now that ply does not look right, does it? Okay. Okay, all right, here we are. Now we're at our 2, so 2 in this next stitch. And then 5. Four, 5. All right, and then 2. Okay, and then 5. Okay, so on the plant-based diet, as I was saying, you just lose until you get to where you want to be, and that your body kind of finds its natural weight. which for most people is a little slimmer than you think. And then you kind of just eat normally and stay there. And it is true that there are stages of it when the more you eat, the more you lose. And that's 2, now we're up to our 5. Okay. And you're never hungry because you can eat all you want of the foods that you want, not the fatty foods and the meats and the cheeses and so on, but of all of our natural comfort foods. And that's a great piece of this. Not sugar, not great gobs of pies and cakes and all the thing with refined sugar in it, but you're not deprived of sweet things because there are a lot of sweet things you can do on here. They just don't have oodles of refined sugar in them. I made a lovely apple cobbler a couple of days ago when my brothers were here. And, you know, it's made of all good things. Now, I better count here. What did I do? Okay, there's my 2. I've done 3. Okay, 4. Last night I made it was after dinner, but my husband and I both felt like something a little bit more to finish off the meal with. And so I just quickly whipped up a blueberry cobbler, a totally different kind of cobbler. The apple had an oatmeal topping on it. This one, you just make up, I don't think I've made that for you. I should make that for you. It's one of Mary McDougall's recipes. And it makes up quickly. You do your batter and put it in an 8x8 pan and then just drop a couple of cups of blueberries on top of that and bake it for about 45 minutes. I'll make that for you the next time I make it. I'll show you. It's a very nice recipe. And it's easy and quick, and so that was in the oven for a bit, and then we had that with a cup of tea. Tea and coffee are an interesting thing on this. Let's see, I had the two here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute now. Where are my 2? I have to count to my 5. There's 2 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more here. Coffee, interestingly enough, has a lot of oil in it. Tea does not. I do tea on this. Now, some people don't want you to do tea because there's a bit of caffeine in it. And so you have to come to grips with that on your own. But the caffeine in tea, remember, does not have the same effects in most people that coffee does. While there's some caffeine in it, it's also got L-theanine in it. And that's a natural relaxant. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more. And the next one. All right, now, that was 5, so we've got 2 more here. Now 5, 1, 2, and 2 here at the end, and we have completed our round 7, and slip stitch into this. And we have done it. Okay. And that's going to be right on the top of our head. Yeah, that feels like it's going to be right. Okay, I will stop here for now. We've done 2 rounds today, and we're looking good. Let me just pull that a little bit. Okay. There's the top of our hat. Okay, I will see you tomorrow.